Hey guys, it's Melanie. Happy Tuesday. Welcome to the very last day of March. I said in yesterday's video that this has been the longest month ever. I am anticipating that April will be equally as long, and yeah, we are just prepared for it, however, in our house, and we are just keeping ourselves busy. I hope that you are as well. To inject a little humor into today, I did decide to wear the Great Cornholio shirt in honor of the TP shortage of 2020. I mean, who doesn't need TP for their bunghole, right? Anyway, it is time for Beauty Empties. Here they are. It was another fabulous month of finishing up things that were either already halfway finished or some things that I started during the month of March. Some things I could have started like a year and a half ago. The goal that I have for this year is to get through as much of the open product that I have, while still trying new things because, well, I'm a sucker for trying the new things. But I have made a valiant effort this last month to really get through some things that were pretty close to being done, and I hope that today's video serves as some mini reviews for you guys and will help you decide whether some of these products are right for you or not. I will link the things that I highly recommend or that I think are totally worth trying in the description box down below. I don't know that I'll link everything, but if you want to go read up more about the products that I personally love, the information will be down there. And let's just dive into it. So I'm just going to grab. The first thing I'm going to grab is actually something that I used this morning. Can you guys tell any difference in my hair? Probably not. The bright semi-permanent hair color in rose gold. I used this morning. Can you tell? No, you can't. In fairness, they do tell you that ideally your hair should be pre-lightened before using this product, and I already have naturally gray hair, so quite honestly my hair grabs color like it's going out of style. Normally when I use the Cara Color purple conditioner, my hair is like purple. You know, you guys have seen my purple hair. So I figured that this would give me kind of a nice rose gold hue, especially in the areas where I have just white hair, which you guys can see is around my temples. If you're new to my channel, this gray is my natural hair color. I don't dye it this way. It is what it is. I went gray very early in life. It started at 25. By the time I was in my mid-30s, I was like, I'm over it. I'm tired of coloring my hair, and I just let it grow out to what this is. So at 41, I'm very confident with my gray hair. I love it, and I recommend that anyone who is interested in going gray, that they just do it because it's 100% worth it. But anyway, this was not worth it. Wouldn't repurchase this one again. I actually have one in a like gray color as well, like a very like dusty gray. So I'll try that one, but yeah, wouldn't recommend this. Unless you already have pre-lightened bleach hair, maybe it would grab better with your pre-lightened bleached hair, but with my naturally gray hair, this did nothing. So that's a big fat no. Oh. I have loved the Body Shop Satsuma for years. I remember being in high school back in the 90s, because I am that old, and going to the Body Shop at the mall and picking up the actual like glycerin soap in the Satsuma scent, because back then I didn't actually work while I was in high school, so very little money. But whenever I would get birthday money, I would go to the Body Shop and pick up anything Satsuma related, and one of my favorites was the glycerin soaps that they had. But now I just get the body wash because, I don't know, having a soap like disintegrating in my shower is not appealing to me these days. And I don't even know if they make the bars anymore, but weren't those amazing? Anyway, I love this scent. It's so refreshing. If you need a pick-me-up, this is the scent. The Body Shop is now sold at Ulta, so you can get this there. I finished up the PYT Savage Moisture Mask. Now, I have to admit that this particular one, I love the way this one smelled. That is cleaned out. Look at that. I love the way this one smelled. However, I think it was too heavy for my fine, thin hair. As you can tell, like I have, I don't know, maybe like 50 strands of hair, and, go back down. I really have to be careful with the products that I use. I use very hydrating products because my naturally gray hair does dry out very easily, but there's a lot of products that are hydrating that I use that don't weigh my hair down. This one did just a little bit, but it was still nice. I just wouldn't personally repurchase it. If you have thick, curly, coarse hair, I think I'm trying to combine birds here, pick this up. It's definitely good for your hair type. Oh, my beloved, I love this. The Paula's Choice Daily Replenishing Body Cream. You've heard me mention this multiple times. It's fabulous. If you have eczema, you gotta try that. It is fantastic. I did a foot peel treatment. My feet are still not at the peeling stage, but I can tell in about 3 more days, it's gonna be looking like my feet are molting. The Patchology Posh Peel Pedicure is my favorite. If you've never tried this one, if you normally go for like baby foot, or some of the other ones that you can find at Ulta or some other like retailers, this one I feel like for me is the best, even better than baby foot. You are going to experience a serious peel with this. The number one thing that I can say about these like peeling masks for your feet is soak your feet in like warm, pretty warm, almost hot water, as hot as you can stand it, for at least a half hour before applying that to your feet. If you do that, you're gonna get a much better peel than if you just were to like put that on like dry feet without soaking them first. So, little tip for you, it makes a huge difference. I love this. I don't know where this has been my whole life. It is the Bamboo 48-Hour Sustainable Volume Spray. I picked this up at Costco. I already picked up a backup because I loved it so much. This is, I believe this comes from Alterna. I think it's the same company that puts out Alterna products. And they used to have this bamboo line under Alterna, but now it's like, it's not really there from what I can tell. Anyway, moral of the story is this is fantastic. If you don't have a Costco membership, I will link this somewhere else. But if you have a Costco membership and you manage to get in store or you order online, they have it for a really great deal. I think I paid like $10 for this, and that's gonna be a staple for me, I feel like. I love this. This is the Paula's Choice Skin Balancing Oil Reducing Cleanser. If you have normal combination and oily skin, or very oily skin like I do, this is fantastic because it cleans your skin, but it doesn't dry your skin out. You are going to overproduce oil if you are using very harsh cleansers to cleanse your face. This one gets rid of that excess oil without drying your skin out. It gets rid of all the dirt, the makeup. I use this at night with my Clarisonic. I've used this for years and I swear by it. I love Paula's Choice in general. You guys know that. Speaking of Holy Grail, beloved, I finally got my bottle in the mail yesterday. My backup bottle. This is the Paula's Choice Clinical 20% Niacinamide Treatment. Ladies, gentlemen, if you have enlarged pores, if you have crazy oily skin like I do, this is actually reducing the amount of oil on my skin, especially when I use it during the daytime. I specifically now reserve this for the morning, but when I use this bottle, I was using it morning and night, and my skin, honestly, never looked better. I wasn't a grease ball by the end of the day. It is 100% worth the investment. It's spendy, and it's not even an entire ounce, but you need very little. A little bit goes a long way, and I've done a whole video about it. I will link that video down below because I don't want to waste too much time talking about it now, but life-changing. Also, this is what got me started with niacinamide, and it is still one of my favorite products. I have plenty of backups, but I have to admit that once I go through my backups, I'm probably just going to exclusively purchase this. This is the 10% niacinamide booster. This is where I would encourage you to start if you don't know how your skin reacts to niacinamide yet. This shrank the look of my pores dramatically. This shrank the look of my pores even more dramatically, specifically on my nose. Not so much the rest of my face, because those pores are pretty decent right now. But this helped my nose, and this helps to control my oil. This never did anything for oil control for me, but it still is something that I highly recommend, way more than any other niacinamide treatment that I tried. You guys know how I feel about The Ordinary. No, broke me out like crazy. I think if you're looking for a good inexpensive option, I'll also link the Good Molecules niacinamide serum down below, but it's still not as good as this. Not in my book. I finished my Soam Institute serum. I love this serum, but I don't recommend it for everybody because this does have alcohol in it, specifically denatured alcohol. And I know there are those of you who are going to be like, how could you put that on your face? Here's the thing. There are certain formulations, and I actually spoke to the creators of this brand. The reason that they use the denatured alcohol is to disrupt the skin's barrier and to drive the other ingredients that are in here deeper into the skin. So for me, when I use this, I just used a really good moisturizer afterwards, and it had no ill effects on me. However, I understand the aversion, and I don't think you should specifically seek products out that have denatured alcohol or the other types of bad alcohols in them. However, I think as long as you are taking other precautions, you know, and you're fine with it, then give it a whirl. This is really expensive, but I can tell you that it makes a difference in my skin. Helps with overall clarity, helps keeping my skin surface exfoliated, helps with the reduction of the look of the pores, helps prevent blackheads. I love that, but I get it why people don't love it. I love this too. This is the Dermalogica Biolumin-C serum. A lot of people ask me what my favorite vitamin C's are. Honestly, this one and the Dr. Loretta brightening cream are two of my current favorites. I've tried lots of vitamin C products. I really enjoy this one, and I find a really beautiful brightening effect from this. But again, I think this is one that some people would have a problem with in terms of ingredients. So always make sure, no matter what people are recommending, that you yourself go and do your research and look at the ingredients, because here's the thing, just because I like this and it works really well for me, doesn't mean the formula will work the same for you. You have to take a look at the ingredients. If there's something in here that irritates your skin, don't use this. Simple logic, I feel like. I also finished this. I love this. I bought a backup of it immediately after finishing it. I bought this first bottle back in November at the Sephora like VIB sale, or whatever they're calling it now. This is the Dr. Dennis Gross Alpha Beta Pore Perfecting Refining Serum. I also recently did a finished it now what on this product, so I will link both of these videos down below for you guys, because these are two products that for me are just amazing. And I will not be without them. All right, finished a little sample of the Pureology Color Fanatic. I love this. I really want a backup of it. I've used this for a few years now, and it's fantastic. It is one of those hair multitaskers. So you put it in before you blow dry your hair and add your styling products. Helps to protect your hair from the heat, helps to minimize frizz, helps to nourish and hydrate the hair. There's just a multitude of benefits from this product. I found this one in my little backup stash in my closet back here, and yeah, I decided to bust it out, and it just reminded me that I need to buy another bottle. So I'll be placing an order soon to get a backup of that. All right, what else do I have in here? Should we do, let's keep going with skincare. I'm just gonna grab everything out at this point. All right. I am doing some Mask Monday action, and the Mask Monday for next Monday will be from City Beauty, and these are the Line Smoothing Hydro Masks. So I've already been through a few of these. This has amazing ingredients in it, but I don't want to say too much because the Mask Monday is coming up. So if you're not subscribed, make sure you do that and you'll see that video then. I finished up several of these, but only saved one because, I don't know. It's really hard, honestly, to remember to bring things in here to put into my empties bucket. Sometimes things get tossed, but for the most part, I try really hard to save everything that I finish so I can give you guys some final thoughts. But I love the Dr. Dennis Gross Alpha Beta Extra Strength Daily Peel Pads. There is a deal at Skin Store that I'm going to link down below that has a full box of these. It's in the universal formula, but the universal formula is amazing as well, and also has several other really generous sizes of some Dr. Dennis Gross products that I have personally tried and love as well. So I will link that down below, but I'll also link just the extra strength by themselves. But anyway, I wanted to tell you guys about that deal because it's phenomenal and like a must try. I finished already a couple of these being the Foreo UFO Make My Day masks. Again, I just brought one of these guys in here. I did a mask with me last week, I think it was, of this particular mask, and just kind of reviewing in a first impressions sense the Foreo UFO. So I'll link that video down below, but I really have been enjoying this, especially on the days after I do my tretinoin the night before. This has been fantastic for that. I got a sample of these because I placed an order for the new Sol de Janeiro perfume. The perfume they put out. I will be doing a video on that here shortly, but in that package, they did send me a sample of the shampoo and conditioner that is also new to Sol de Janeiro, the Brazilian Joya strengthening shampoo and conditioner, strengthening and smoothing. I will say I haven't actually purchased the full size of these yet because I was a little hesitant based on the initial reviews. However, after trying these, I do think I'm going to be picking both of these up in the full size to test a little bit more in depth. But so far, making it worth my time and money to pick up the full size for sure. So I'll just say that for now on this. A couple of makeup items. I finished the Dermablend loose setting powder. It's fine. It's just like any other silica-based setting powder. The City Beauty Beyond Mascara. This is a fabulous mascara. City Beauty right now, I believe, is still doing their 25% off sale if you have a code. They did give me a code, so if you want to try this mascara and save 25% and get free shipping, I'll put the information down below. So yeah, anyway, this is a really great mascara. There are still, I did a mascara Monday on this, by the way. There's still product in here, but if you guys are new to my channel, every 6-7 weeks, I toss my mascara. I am way too afraid of having bacteria and gross things build up in the tube. And so for me, no matter how expensive the mascara is, after I've used it for a set period of time, I toss it, even if there's still mascara left. That also helps me avoid a lot of things like, as mascara gets older, it can lead to a lot more flaking and just drying out, and just the formula doesn't perform the same the older it gets. I don't care what mascara it is. So for me, it's just what I do, and I definitely recommend it. So love that. Will repurchase that myself, probably using my 25% off code, which is probably tacky, but tacky like that. I also finished a little sample of perfume. This is from the brand called Layered. If you've never heard of this, they sent me a few of their perfumes to try, and they also sent just like a couple of little sample sizes as well. This is their Juicy Peach. This is really good, you guys. This smells like a really fresh, juicy, summer ripe peach. No other notes, just peach. If you like scents like that, you would probably really enjoy this. I believe these are pretty affordable perfumes, so I'll link this down below for sure. And then the last thing that I popped in here is the Isagenix Natural Accelerator. I finished another one of these. I really like this. I have to admit that during this whole staying at home and not going to the gym, it's really affecting my weight. I am someone who needs to move, and because the weather has been bad, we haven't even been going for walks. And I see myself doing another 30-day Isagenix challenge here in the next few weeks because, quite honestly, I am eating out of boredom. And when I used the Isagenix last summer, I was able to lose 15 pounds just doing the 1-month challenge. And part of the success of that was due to the Natural Accelerator. I do think that this helped to not only suppress my constant snacking need all the time, but it just gave me a lot more energy, which is something that I'm lacking right now. Staying at home has definitely made me a little bit more lazy than I prefer to be. So I need to place an order to get a little bit more of this. I will say right up front, Isagenix is one of those MLM companies. There's other ways to do weight loss programs. I have just personally found that that one is kind of a good jump start for me and helps me correct my eating habits. There are less expensive programs that you can do. So I'm not telling you guys to go out and buy Isagenix. I just wanted to mention that I'm out and I gotta place another order. Probably not for a couple more weeks because, quite frankly, it's kind of an expensive system, but yeah, I need it. Just feeling very sluggish right now, and I'm not making the best food choices, if I'm gonna be entirely honest. So anyway, that's what I finished for the month of March. Lots of good skincare, lots of good hair care. And yeah, let me know what you finished in terms of beauty products for this month. Once again, I'll put links down below for you guys if you're interested. I really appreciate you being here and watching these videos during this difficult time. I hope that it's just at least a little bit of a distraction for you. I know that it is for me, which is why I continue to do it. So have a beautiful rest of your day. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.